I'll tell him.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you said what's up like right when I was right
before you.
Are you anxious right now?
Well, there's a guy behind us. I'm telling you, he's not going to be happy.
No, he's not going to be happy. But then, who cares? It's Friday.
My wife's calling. All
right. So, everyone, we are live right now at the car wash to show you guys how Dustin actually cleans his car, because it's not. First and foremost, we're not in a car. We're in your what? We're in your truck.
We're in the truck.
And?
But here's the thing. I also go to like a drive-through car wash, so I don't always do this. But I'm just going to show people how it's possible. But I mean, it's a pain. This is a straight-up pain. I'm not excited about this live. So I'm going to.
Oh, but I am.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to share it to a few people right here so we can get started. And keep in mind, also, Jameson, keep saying that I don't have. People are like, why don't you go to the drive-thru? I do go to the drive-thru, but also something to think about is when you go through a drive-thru, you have to have your wheelchair out of the back, right? I mean, I can't.
Yeah, because that thing's gonna get soaked down.
Yeah. So, but you can find people to usually just ask somebody; they'll take it out for you. But I don't like leaving my wheelchair sitting out. So, do you want to jump out real quick? I'll show people.
Yeah, because
so when I get, you have to come in here because my crane will get in the way. And there's a lot of stuff that happens, but let's do it real fast.
Okay.
And then I'll start washing.
So I'm going to go outside as he's doing his thing. But yeah, he was telling me when I'm like, we should probably go live right now.
Yeah,
so
there's people out there.
This guy's going to be so pissed.
Yeah,
Oh, I just fell. So we hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday. We hope you all had a great holiday. And yeah, this one's kind of exciting because this is craziness. So I'm going to flip over. Okay, so you have to go at an angle.
Yeah, I have to go at an angle so the wheelchair will come around, look at that wall, and it barely misses it.
Dude, that is so tight.
But then once you get like this, then I have to go reverse and come square it up a little bit so I can still watch it on the other side. So the line of people I have behind me is not good.
Okay, so then you drop the chair down.
Yeah. So then I bring it out here. I mean, this is not the most convenient way to do this. Like so. There's a lot of transferring. This is a pain in the butt. But at least you can wash your car. And washing it's even more difficult.
And you have your wheels locked, right? Because you're on a hill, you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, I think really they're locked. And then so once I take this off, I just take this right back up.
The best part about this is I'm so nonchalant and everyone behind is just staring
At us?
and the amount of care that I have is zero.
No, I know. But they won't yell at me because I'm in a wheelchair.
Yeah, they'll yell at me though.
So, now we're here. And now, in car washes, how this angle, it's always at an angle right here.
Yeah.
It makes it really difficult to wash, but you'll see.
Yeah, because you're on an incline, right?
And you have to do it with one hand, and I wheel with two hands.
Right.
So.
And that goes with the core, correct? Because you're having to literally.
Well, I don't have any core.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The fact that you don't have core, you have to have one hand on the wheel and the other one on the washer, correct?
Well,
otherwise, it's just you're going to tip over. Does that get really sketchy?
Well, you'll see.
Oh.
It kind of blows me around, and I don't get to do it the way I want to.
Just so everyone's aware, this was Dustin's idea.
Well, it's because I did this the other day, and it sucked. Actually, keep that in there. So, I'm not going to do the best wash job on it, but I will show you how it's possible.
At least it's not freezing outside like it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Disappointed that either. So here's the thing, using your brakes is a big deal also. Let's see here. Let's do some hot soaker. So now when you're out like this, moving it, it's like you gotta grab on something right here. The hard part here, Jameson, is I can't really spin.
Right, so you're having to back up now.
I don't want to watch the right guy yet.
But considering the fact that we have a line of cars, you're just going right through.
Yeah.
See, that Mazda is so in love with you right now. I think I got soap in my mouth.
What's that?
I think I got soap in my mouth.
Hey. You know what's even more stressful about this? Is my hand.
What?
My hand is like my forearm, because I can't change arms.
And normally do you change arms?
Well, if I was able-bodied, I think so. You know, 'cause I use my left, but my left arm's just not coordinated, I guess. So I don't use it. So, you know, it's like we were saying. It's harder to roll with all this crap in your hand, you know?
Yeah. So at what point in time did you try this?
Did I try it?
Yeah, like what inspired you to try this?
Well, I have no idea. I can answer that.
And did you try it on something smaller?
No, this is the first truck I've actually done this to. Because, I'll tell you what happened was, I came back from hunting,
Okay.
or from camping or whatever, and my truck was just soaked in mud, right?
Right.
And I wanted to give it a good wash underneath there. I went to the drive-thru and it didn't do very well. So I had to do this. Oh, that was good. Really fast. So, I mean, I don't know, like, I guess, I don't know why people would want to wash their own car like this if you had drive-thrus,
But considering the fact that you couldn't get it cleaned up right, it makes sense.
yeah, well, be underneath it, underneath all the fenders and stuff like that. I mean,
Oh, what? Now, do you do this with your other cars? No.
no, hell no. I don't even do it with this one. I mean, I have before. Here, you want to do it for a second?
Yeah, I got you.
Rinse it for a second. I'll talk to these people, see what's going down.
You flip that around?
Yeah. Hey, flip it around. Yeah, so we're out here washing the car or the truck. I'm telling you, it's not the easiest thing to do. Just the fact that you try to wheel yourself around in a wheelchair and wash the vehicle. I mean, it's a problem. I mean, but at least it's doable. And thank you. It is a beautiful truck. I do like it. It's cool. So yeah, let's check this out. We got James. Plus, we can bring somebody to have them wash it for you. You know.
Oh!
Ah, that's gonna probably be like sort of a wheelchair train.
The train's got me screwed up!
Yeah. But it's doable. You want to finish it out there, Jameson? Yeah, I'll trade you. You got it? So you also can bring somebody and have it done. Now, yeah, so how do you guys wash your vehicles? Do you guys go to a drive-through car wash, or do you guys you ever try and do it manual? Like I said, it's not easy, but at least it's doable. It's something we can get done. So it's good to be out here. Gotta see what Jameson. My hand is not working. Catch on.
Hi everyone. So that's kind of like just kind of a look into how he would manually clean his truck. I mean, granted, we got a lot of people sitting behind us right now. It's kind of funny. I think they're out of their cars too. But it just kind of shows you that, you know, injury and, you know, a life paralysis really doesn't have to keep you from doing the things that most people do. You know, Dustin's now going back over the stuff that I did because I probably didn't do it very good. But he's just capping it off. So just because an injury happens or a setback happens doesn't mean that you have to stop doing the things that you were used to doing before. Granted, he doesn't do this all the time, but he did want to at least give you guys a chance to see how it can be done if you ever want to. And again, it's probably good if you do have somebody here to help you. If it's your first time, highly, highly, highly recommend that. If it's your second time or third time or whatever, feel free to comment with your story below.
Let's go back in and I'll show you the
Okay.
process of getting in real quick.
Do you want me to jump in or do you want me to?
Go over here real fast.
Okay.
Finish that up. Just so, I mean, because it is kind of a pain, like I said, we were getting in and then in the car wash, it makes this transfer even higher to get into. So, now you crane it. Now you crane it up, which I think people have seen. Bring the crane down. Get it in, you know? And you see when you have somebody down there to help, see that protein thing?
Yep.
There you go. There you go. All right, man. That's it.
Crane her up.
Yes, sir. Crane it up and then roll. You want to jump in?
Yeah, I'll jump in.
Matt is.
You're so mad. The nice thing was, though, at least they didn't get like lippy.
No, they're actually pretty good.
They're actually pretty chill about it.
You know, but I'm sure people, like, if there's someone out there right now watching, or you know, people who are in wheelchairs, I think for the most part, you know, people are usually or try to be patient with you, but you know, I'm sure everyone's kind of ran up against that person where they're like just frustrated because we're moving slow or it takes us longer to get things done. I mean, sometimes it's kind of aggravating to have somebody like act like it's an inconvenience because it's taking us that much longer, you know?
Well, let's be honest though, it didn't really take too much longer. It was like a couple minutes.
Yeah, no, it's really, yeah, it doesn't take that much longer, man. I mean, sometimes it does, but hell with them. You know? We're just trying to wash our truck or trying to do something. When people get aggravated with you because you're not, you know, you're trying to learn, I mean, it's different, so.
I think one thing that, like, I've learned from you, along with just kind of just as we go through each one of these videos, is that you have, I wouldn't say you have to have thick skin. It's more of just understanding what's going on and people's reactions to things and just not caring. Because you're trying to progress, you're trying to go through life, you're trying to enjoy life and be comfortable with life, and you're going to do it at your own pace, and if people get frustrated with it, that's okay.
Yeah. You know, and here's another idea that I was going to do was, like, as Jameson and I, like we've always said, we just kind of make up these Facebook Lives. We just do things that we, you know, hopefully that does help somebody as they see that. I better put my buckle on, especially on Facebook Live.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
I'm doing that
buckle
too.
up as well.
Yep.
You know? Funny thing is that's how I got paralyzed, not wearing my seatbelt. But, you know, I have a friend who wants to kind of do a couple of these Facebook Lives with us, and they as someone I've met in the gym, they really don't know anything about someone in a wheelchair, so it'd be kind of nice to start over, not do the same ones we've done, but like the questions they're going to have are going to be normal, just everyday questions that people wonder, but it's hard to know because no one ever says anything. The awareness for people in wheelchairs is not out there, and it really helps to bring someone in here.
I think it'd be kind of fun just to see the reactions.
Oh yeah, I mean, people are always curious about what someone in a wheelchair is doing or how do they do it.
Yeah.
Or wondering like what their complications are. So it's it'll be fun to have somebody in here with us that does that kind of stuff, that doesn't know me personally. So,
well, if you guys have comments, or if there is a topic, or if there's something you want to see, I mean, we've jostled around a whole bunch of ideas, everything from the subscription to a webinar series where we go into a little bit more detail.
Yeah, and we've had a couple people reach out to us for that. But I'll be honest with you, like after I've thought about it, like I do want to make something where like we have a subscription out where people can go to it, but at the same time, you know what, like if it's that big of a deal, like I don't think it's a necessity that we make these videos, I guess. Just ask us, we're willing to admit we can put anything out there on Facebook. I mean, we don't have to get inappropriate. I'm more than happy to talk to someone one-on-one if they need that help, but I don't feel like we have to go that extent with it.
That's like a true story. He's told me some stories I just don't.
Well, for people, I mean, tell me this, people who are in wheelchairs, right, that are listening right now as well, I mean, the stories that like I said, I've always said, I have some stories that are just wild stories, but you just don't really tell them. I don't know, it's a really hard
I think as someone outside looking in, I think there is a fear element of shame. Like you're already in this position and you don't want to make it feel worse.
Yeah.
So you shame yourself, and so you just hide the stories deep down, and consequently, you're not gonna. You're holding more shame in, and you start to be afraid to try different things. You start to be afraid to meet different people and go out and do different things because you're just afraid of what the next person is going to say or do because of a story or because of a past situation that's taken place.
Yeah, and like Jameson just said, like a lot of the stories I have are embarrassing or, humiliating, but it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, that's life in general. It's really the way people take it. If you're going to make fun of me because of a story that I have that was more of a learning situation, and you really can't. If you're not mature enough to be an audience, but same with me, if I have to be mature enough as well to understand that's just life. I mean, we're here dealing with struggles, and we're trying to improve the quality of life for people, try to give them hope, try to give them a reason to, not let things like that stop you from trying. It's like no different than washing a car like we just did.
Yep.
I'm sure people are looking at me like, what in the hell is that guy doing? But to me, I'm like, hey, I just washed my truck like normally, like I used to. I didn't have to go through the drive-thru. I didn't have someone do it for me.
It's a self-fulfilling reward.
Yeah, it's a little bit of, exactly. I mean, it makes you feel a lot better about yourself, and then, who cares what other people are thinking? And more than likely, they're like, I'll bet they're sitting there going like, that's awesome. That's impressive.
Heather, if you're really thinking about this idea, then do it, because we actually did the grocery cart.
Yeah, we went to the store and
Heather, do that, and if you could either push that on Facebook Live, tag us in it, whatever you want to do, or if you make the video, tag us in the video, we'll share it for you. But that is a phenomenal idea. We'd love to see you try to do that.
What's that? I don't know that.
So she put up a comment. She said, I thought of doing a live video of me shopping. I push my own cart, load it, use the U-scan, bag and load it all in my wheelchair, travel clear across town in my wheelchair, still trying to get a vehicle. So she's still trying to get a car. She wants to do that. But Heather, document this whole thing. I think a lot of what we do is just documenting life.
Yeah. And the funny thing about that is, I don't want to say funny, it's like hearing that story of what she's doing, it's really like, it's an accomplishment, but like it's really awesome she's doing that. But the thing is, there's probably someone out there who's like, don't even realize that that's possible for them. They're like, oh, I can't do that. And then when you show it on when you show yourself doing things like that, it's like, hey.
She said she does it daily. Yeah, show it.
That's awesome. I mean,
show it. That's awesome.
The things that you do daily, like, I mean, and I've only been in a wheelchair only, it's long to me, I guess, for 7 years. And like, but I'm doing things today that honestly wouldn't have even crossed my mind as something that was possible, 6 years ago. I do more and more every year, and it just kind of, it improves my entire life. I feel better. I mean, I love my life now, I'm in a wheelchair, that part sucks, but like, I mean, the overall life, what I'm doing, I'm very happy and proud of my life and what I go through and what I accomplish. It's really, and the support group that I have. I mean, the things we're doing with, just like this live video with Jameson, it's fun getting to help people. I mean, I enjoy that.
It's fun. It's fun to see. It's fun to see like all the different things you can do. And become a firm believer. It's like, you know, there's pretty much not a lot of things that I don't know that you couldn't do, because you do just about everything. So
yeah, you know, but the funny thing is I watch other people who are in wheelchairs to go to a skate park. Like, I haven't done that. I want to try downhill skiing. I've done that, but I didn't.
But you did downhill skiing?
Yeah, I also did mountain boarding. Like, there's these things that, you know, I did, but it's like, you know, you can't. I don't enjoy every activity, but then you watch someone else do it, and it's like, man, that's freaking cool. They're doing that, because you just don't think people in wheelchairs can do that. And so, and the funny thing is, as much as like skiing, skateboarding, or something like shopping, or even, you know, we've talked about going out to eat, which that doesn't seem like it's hard to make a Facebook Live out of that, but the challenges that people don't realize when you go out to eat, well, what if you're with a group of people and they want to sit up on the high tables? Well, you can't sit there. Or if you sit on a booth, you know, and you can't transfer, that means your wheelchair sits in the walkway in front of everyone's way, so that's an inconvenience. There's things like that everyone knows and can relate to. And then also like bathrooms. You know, like we go to bathrooms, something that I talk about. When you go into a public restrooms, when people, like guys, you know, they'll pee on the floor, or, you know, there's toilet paper on the floor. Well, my tires are willing through that.
And your hands
touch your tires. I mean, it's a freaking gross process. Like, it drives me nuts going in public restrooms because of that fact. I mean, but it's life. There's ways to, you know, you just got to deal with it. You can't complain about it. You just got to do it. I mean, it's just how it goes. And so you hear these stories like Heather was saying, it's like, you know, that's awesome. You know, there's not a story that's too small or too big. It's sharing what you do.
Okay, everyone. Well, with that, you got anything else?
Now I think we'll find another Facebook Live to do and bring someone here who doesn't know me and see what happens.
That'll be fun.
All right, man.
Okay. We'll stay tuned for the next one. We'll be back.
All right.
Hopefully it's not snowing.
Oh no, we need some snow, man. We need to get out of this. We need some miserable weather.
Stop it.
Let's go for a walk in miserable weather when it's snowing, just like
no
a hatred day, and then I'll show you what
what
hell is in a wheelchair, dude. Because your hand rims are metal; they freeze.
No,
like everything's horrible.
No. Okay, so if it does snow, we might actually try that.
Except for the fact, you know, it's so cold and I can't feel my legs. That's a plus. There are some perks to not being able to feel your legs.
No.
Yeah, except for there's dangerous parts of that, so I don't think it's a good
thing. Heather just said no stuff. See, I agree with you, Heather. I'm 100% with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys picked up something out of this. Again, if there is a type of video that you want to see Dustin do, or something that you would like to get more information on, comment below or subscribe to the email list at DustinShillcox.com. He's always sending out stuff that we generally don't go over sometimes on Facebook, so, you know, subscribe to that, and stay tuned for more stuff, because there's always something new coming.
Cool.
Anything else?
That's good, man. Catch you next time.
Have a good Friday.
See you guys.